Good.
Hi, this is Alice Bull from scrapbookwonderland.com and the ScrapHappy membership group. I'm here at Creativation 2018 with Vicki Boutin.
That's me.
Yay!
Yay.
And I would love to see the creative new things that you have for us this year.
And I would love to share them with you. So let's start over here.
Okay.
When you came to see me last time, we had lots of mixed media and not a ton of paper. So we have done a little bit bigger paper release, and all of this released in November. So it's not brand new for the show, but we do have a couple of SKUs that are brand new for the show. So I'm going to kind of go through all of the wonderfulness, okay? So it's all the good things.
All the good things. That makes sense.
So we have American Craft stickers. We love them. We have two thicker sets. This one is my handwriting. It's done in a gold and in a black foam, and it's double-sided. What's nice with this is the glitter does not come off. So it's really nice, right? And then just a nice basic alpha with the text background. We have some embellishments, and I did a mix, so you get a nice mix of all different. Washi and with the craft, and there is metallic on there as well.
Fun.
So that's fun. I never have enough die cuts, so I did 2 packs. One is full on ephemera, just like images and butterflies and flowers, and this one is more layering with journal blocks and titles, and some of these are little sayings as well, so they work well together.
Aww.
Little paper clips. These are super fun. People have loved these. They have a nice like shiny finish, so they have a little bit of stability. Rolling stamp. We love our rolling stamps.
What kind of phrases did you put on your rolling stamp?
Let's read it. So we have shine on, notice, numbers, look, some dots, just the facts, love this, to do, good stuff. The best part, an arrow and the squiggly line. I like to use these in my mixed media as well. So I will layer like love this over and over and over again with the ink. So some of them are meant to be traditional roller stamp, but some of them I like layering for the techniques. Mm-hmm. So that's fun. Watercolor sticker book again. 8 sheets of endless possibilities. So they're all white backgrounds, but work great with the watercolor paint. And then that's why this little picture, because it kind of shows you that they can be painted. Lots of repeated patterns, so they're great for layering. So that's lots of fun. We have a sticker sheet with just some build your own sayings, and then just some that we've done for you already. It's 2-sided. And this, if you notice, layer, layer, layer. So I like to do it in product that can all be layered. Stencils, I love my stencils and stamps. So it looks like you just get one. These are 3 packs. So when you flip it, there are 3 different stencils in these sets. So this one came out with this release. This one is brand new to the show. So we have the flowers. I love it.
Nice.
And then we have the butterflies and the circles. They're a lot of fun. And they work really nicely together. We came out with this release with 2 stamp sets. These stamp set, what's nice is it comes in this fun package with the zipper opening on the side, and it has the dies in there on a magnetic sheet. So it's separate.
Stay in spot.
And with the holes, so it'll work in the junk journal. Okay. So we have the 2 sets of that, the birds, the flowers. This has been really popular, and then I love circles. This is brand new for this show. It's the circle set. So again, the package a little bigger. You love them. I love them, right? Because you can layer. I can make flowers out of them, fireworks. They're great for behind title blocks. So I love this set.
And you're making a little embellishment cluster, and you just need to kind of ground it.
Yes,
that's
perfect.
What you need.
And then look they layer. So if I stamp this in yellow and then this in black, it's perfect. I love circles. I'd have like 20 different circle stamps. And then look this is new.
Ooh.
So I did a collaboration with We Are Memory Keepers, and so it's the We Are Memory Keepers bags. Look at the lovely turquoise inside, and the polka dot.
That is a beautiful bag.
Look, with my name on it, and with the little different gold embellishment. It comes as well. You can buy their layered sets. There's a zipper here somewhere. Oh, there it is. So when you open that up, That's turquoise too.
Oh.
This comes in and out, and something awesome will be coming that's customized for this. It's coming.
Cool.
And then you have your
Tool pouch.
tool pouch. Thank you. I lost that. It's been a long day. Tool pouch. We have the junk journal, which I haven't done a ton with, and I will be. I want something. We talked about this last time. It houses anything that you see with binding rings on it. Fits in the junk journal. The junk journal you can use. I don't traditionally art journal. I do more of like play technique journaling. I love mini books, so it's meant to be kind of naked, and then you dress it up any way you want. And then it has the now 4 different inserts. So you have the craft inserts. We have these kind of mixed media with artwork on them. We have, this one is a mixed media paper. It's smooth. And then the watercolor paper, which has some tooth. Okay, and a lot of these are interactive where they have flip outs and pockets. So it's more like the junk journaling I like to do. So we'll finish up with some of the paper crafting side, and then I'm going to get in the meat and potatoes with the mixed media. So we have this release. Sorry, the hands all over. I apologize. This release, we did open stock paper. I didn't have that last time. So that's exciting. So now you have 12 different double-sided, lots of rusty eye, because I know with these papers, you want to have things that layer, like papers that layer well. So I love pattern paper. So it's just kind of the pattern paper that I like to use. Nice bright colors, because I like color. What's exciting too is it's in a 12 by 12 paper pad. I thought this, because I got open stock, would not be double-sided, and I was super excited when it arrived.
As you're flipping through, you really see it. I'm like,
let's do that again. For you paper lovers, you'll get that. I love it. See, isn't that fun? Yeah. And lots of cut-apart patterns if you like to layer, so that's fun. This is kind of the golden nugget with this release. So a lot of people are thinking that it is a pad of paper with painted backgrounds. That might be coming, but that's not this one. What is magic about this one is the weight of the paper. So this is not 2 sheets, that's 1 sheet of paper. So feel the weight of that. So why is that magic? It holds the mediums without buckling. So it's awesome. So I love this. Everyone who's used that, who does mixed media, has been like
the weight for it?
140.
Oh.
Yeah. See, it says that there. 140 pound, 300 blah 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 blah.
Yeah, all the other deals. Yeah, 140 pound paper. That's
it's
like
awesome.
Serious paper.
It's awesome. So
nice.
If you dunked it in a bath of water, it's going to buckle. But for just using it with the traditional like watercolor, the glazes, it will buckle while it's wet, and then when the moisture leaves the paper, it goes flat. Do not be tempted to heat gun, because most people who use a heat gun because you're impatient, if you overheat the paper, you change the memory in the fibers, and that buckle never goes away because you've actually expanded the paper and baked it like that. So don't be impatient, my little Padawans. Let it dry, okay?
She's speaking right to me.
Right? Let it dry. A 7 by 10 paper pad. Again, different patterns in there. These fold to make great 5 by 7 cards. So great for card makers, mini book makers. Nice. Okay? So now we've done the paper stuff. Let's get into, you know what I love, the paints.
Getting gooey.
Yeah, right? So we have 3 different paint sets. This is the brand new color palette. I love it. I have a fuchsia in there when I'm layering. I love it. These were great traditionally as paint. They're nice and opaque. They're super viscous, meaning they're thick when they come out. If you like to do the jelly plate printing, which you know I love, these work really wonderfully with that. You need very little paint. So we have those.
I can attest to them because I have some of your paints and they're fabulous.
They're good paint, and the price point's good. So, and they look like little soda bottles, and they're food names. So, you know, they're fun too. We have the art crayons again, and I have something I'm going to demo for you after we're done kind of the overview, so I can show you how magic they are. So still the same 3 colors. There's 8 in each pack. There's a neutral, a cool, and a warm. We still have the color wheels. If you haven't used these are great pigment ink. What kind of ink, Vicki? Pigment ink. So they stamp pretty much the color that you see. Nice sharp images. I love them, and it's cute. And all the little pies come out as individual colors. You don't have to try to get just the little orange pie.
And pigment ink is the one you can use if you want to do embossing and stuff like that too?
Yes, it takes longer to dry. It's not like a dye ink, but it is like chalk. It goes on like it's more opaque. Okay? So we have those. We have watercolor paints. So
I've been waiting for you to give me watercolor paints.
We've been working on it, and it's hard to find a decent price point with a decent watercolor paint. So we worked really hard on this one. So and the packaging is beautiful. I have an awesome designer, so look at that.
Yay.
So these are not pans, they are tubes. You need a little pea size. I'm going to sneak over. Can we walk over for a second? I just want you to see them. This is the colors. So I literally, to do this, did a pea on my craft mat, a little pea size, added water. They're heavily pigmented. They're not super translucent, so you can layer them to build the depth of color. You'd let it dry and put another layer on it, and you can make them almost opaque. So they're super fun. So we've been waiting for a long time for this, and it's a good price point. So let's back up now.
So good price point. What?
Well, in the
retail.
U.S.
Okay, U.S. retail.
$10.99.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Right?
That's not what I was expecting.
No. So this we've been working on, and it's hard to find good brushes. So, and cute brushes in rainbow colors that are in with the binding that fit in the album. And then guess what? If you can get in close to that, they also will sit. You push the little piece in the back and will sit on your desk like that. So it's cute. So we've been working on that. I don't even have one open because this literally, we just got
That's
this
the only
back.
one.
So they're coming. This has been a huge seller. Watercolor brushes, 6 in a set for retail US for $19.99.
Oh.
My watercolor brush I paid $10 for one.
Mm-hmm.
So this has been a great deal. All of them are different sizes. So when you flip, you have a wider brush, another flat, a little flat, and then the round ones.
Nice.
So that has been super popular. So you can fill them to make it into watercolor brushes if you wanted, like putting pigment inside with re-inker, or just use them with water. There's a little button here. They will not drip. That's the other thing. A good watercolor brush, you should be able to control the water. You can with these. We tested before I would say, yeah, put my name on it. So love these. Misters, which are just great. This I love, and when you see the magic you can make with art crayons, you're going to see why. They're blending brushes. So they are two stencil brushes with my name on it, a big one and a small one. And when I demo with this, you're going to understand, like, okay, stencil brush, what's the big deal? They make magic with the art crayons.
I can't wait to see.
Okay? And we're almost done. I know it's so much. You're like, stop talking, Vicki. So with my mediums, still have a gesso, still have the gold glaze. See, look at the sparkle in that.
It's shiny.
We have the silver. We have, you see I'm skipping over the new one.
I see.
Still the crushed happy unicorn
really
tears,
love that.
iridescent. And then, if you're like me, rose gold.
Yes.
Look at it, it's beautiful. And remember, these glazes are awesome because they're great texture pastes, but they're water soluble. So I can add water, I can add water with art crayon, and I can tint like rose gold to any color I want. So they're versatile.
Cool.
And then I don't know if you want to pan over some of the artwork that we made.
Your artwork is so amazing.
But you know what? It's art for everyone. It's easy. It's just breaking the layers down. And that's why find the videos that I put out there.
Yes. But can walk us through this one? Like
this?
Yeah.
Okay,
just walk us through some layers.
Okay. Vicki, how did you make this?
Yeah.
Let me tell you.
Yeah.
See the yellow in the background? I took this yellow paint out of my paint set. I put it on my craft mat, and I added water. So I diluted it a little. I put my stencil right into the wet paint and then stamped with the stencil. So that's how I did the background. I let that dry, and then I took my art crayon, which don't color directly on your page. I color either on my craft mat, on my stamp block, anything that's non-porous that I can blend the little lines out of the art crayon.
Product packaging.
Yes, yes, right? And then I kissed it to the background to make that. Once it all dries, guess what? Paint resists the art crayon. So I just buffed it off with a damp baby wipe and it made the yellow pop again. So even though that was the first layer and I did the painting after, it came back to the top. Then with the gold glaze through one of my new stencils, so that's not hard. It literally was 1, 2, 3, wow. It's just breaking the steps down. Here, this one here is gesso. But gesso resists the art crayon if you want it to. It'll dry on there, but if you want to lift it off, you just go in with a damp baby wipe. Here is the new paper, and it's the kissing technique, and then I stamped and painted butterflies with the art crayons. This one, if you like glitter, but glitter gets everywhere, and I don't know, my husband goes to work with glitter on his face. What I did is I put it in my art medium. So I put a squirt of art medium, glitter on top, blended it with a palette knife through my stencil. Guess what? It doesn't come off now, right? I don't know, there's so much.
No, that's
okay,
beautiful.
and now I'm knocking everything
Okay.
down because it's what I do.
Okay,
Let's demo.
let's
Let's finish it up with, do you want to do that?
Sure.
And do a whole second segment of demoing.
That's great.
Okay?
Okay, so don't miss the second segment with Vicki's demo of her products.
Yay.
Okay.